Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna pointing to Mani Malik, there is no picture of a holy man at his house. Divine feeling is awakened through such pictures. Manilal, yes, there is. In one room, there is a picture of a pious Christian woman engaged in prayer. There is another picture in which a man holds to the hill of faith. Below is an ocean of immeasurable depth. If he gives up his hold on faith, he will drop into the bottomless water. There is still a third picture. Several virgins are keeping vigil, feeding their lamps with oil in expectation of the bridegroom. A sleeping virgin is by their side. She will not behold the bridegroom when he arrives. God is described here as the bridegroom. Master, that's very nice. Manilal, I have other pictures too. One of the tree of faith and another of sin and virtue. Master to Bhavanath, those are good pictures. Go to his house and see them. Master Sri Ramakrishna is trying to awaken the spiritual consciousness. What are the methods by which we can awaken our spiritual consciousness within ourselves? One of the things is, even in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna tells Arjuna, wherever you see good and great, know that I am there. Vibhuti Yoga. So we are accustomed with many things. Nature itself is sufficient to transform our awareness to a higher level of consciousness. We can just look at this world. Everything is reminding man of God. But we are so much accustomed with these things, it has become an ordinary thing for us. The familiarity brings contempt. Like that, oh, this is that. But if you have the eyes to see, you can see the divine play going on. Because of our immunity to all those understandings, we have to slowly wake up with some alternate things which can give us, inspire us now and then with, these are the pictures. When I went to most of the houses in the West, I saw not even a single picture of, many houses, they don't have a single picture of gods, or how we see in the Indian background, not even a single, their own pictures. As if that is the thing. They are clinging to their own personality, clinging to their own family, making it firm that it is very difficult to break. And when the end of this life comes, none of those will be there. All will disappear. Even children, most of the children will go. I saw a lady in Mumbai, had gone for somebody's cancer treatment, and her only daughter having cancer. She had 7 children. All children have passed away. Her husband has passed away. The children's family has passed away. And she had died 3 times. 3 times she was taken to the burning heart, and there she woke up and she was brought. She was weeping and telling, all have gone away. I am alone with this one daughter, and she is a widow without children. And she was the earning, and I was dependent on her. Now she is having cancer. This all disappear. As we grow towards death, even if they are there, nobody can help us. We have to walk alone. And does it end with that? No. How I was clinging to family and things, same thing I am going to do again, build up a family, build up this one. Hold lives after lives, that story continues. It doesn't end. Man suffers and dies to begin this story again. Same holding, so same. And many, many lives, innumerable lives he spends in chasing this world, thinking that somewhere, sometime, all things will subside and I will be having a happy life. That will never come. Because this world is anityam asukham lokam. This world is, there is no sukha, asukham, anityam. So here we are searching for happiness and comfortable living. One day or the other, all problems will be solved. Everyone thinks only one problem is there. If it is solved, it will never be solved. Another problem arises and life continues chasing this world. After many lives, the soul slowly awakens to realities of life. Yes, there is no happiness in this world. Happiness is within. I have to dig within. I have to take up the inward journey. Because my existence, independent of bodily existence, is the place where I find eternal bliss, eternal peace, and eternal joy. Otherwise we can never find. It is like searching for a black cat in dark room where it is not. Last man ends and understands, oh, I was mistaken. I was searching for a thing which is not here. Real happiness is at the feet of God alone, which is eternal, unchanging reality. So we evolve from animalhood to humanhood, from humanhood to divinehood. Ultimately, as we start evolving, all problems start dissolving, and new hopes, new faith, new doors open to perfection. This is how we evolve from the lowest rungs to the highest evolutionary process of existence. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna is trying to make them understand the need of day-to-day life, what inspires you for a higher life, what releases you from the bonds that you are holding on. Let go the rope you are holding on. This is going to end. Just to do your duties of life, which is unavoidable. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, 4 Purusharthas. After these 4 needs of life, Purusharthas, what we have to achieve in our life. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This has been taken from ancient times, from the beginning of Indian history. maybe millions of years back, we do not know. And this dharma, live according to the righteousness, the laws of nature. Dharma, artha, earn your own living, and according to them, fulfill all your needs and desires of life. To that extent alone. Don't stretch your legs beyond the mat. So this is and why should we do this? To sustain life, to reach moksha. The only purushartha in reality is moksha, release from the bondages of all bondages of this nature and transcend. We are in the prison house of nature. We have to go beyond, and for that, this life is inevitable, and it needs dharma, artha, kama. Dharma is needed so that you will not be doing anything that is going to bind you or bring you suffering. And artha is necessary for continuing our life in this earth. And kama is necessary because we have needs to fulfill. I want food, I want a comfortable living, I want shelter. All these comes under the desires, small desires which are connected with nature and our needs of life. And then all this you are doing to reach that moksha. Everything that you do, everything that you think of must be in some way or other be leading you to your own spiritual evolution to manifest the inner divinity. You are free within. Just identity with the body is making you all this bound. Body, the moment you sleep, no family, no property, this world is not at all to be found. I don't even have a body. Body also goes off when I enter into sleep. This world, we take it as real. The moment I wake up, till waking up I am separate from body. Identity with body alone, this world is there. And I want to hold on to that. And that is the cause of all our sufferings and bondage. What is not mine, I am keeping as mine. Nothing belongs to you here. Nature is showing every day, taking you into sleep. Nothing belongs to you here. Don't dream. You are not this body. Two important suggestions by nature. Every day, without fail, she takes you to sleep. To show nothing belongs to you. You have Ananda, you are Ananda Sarupa within, and you are identifying with this dirty body and holding on to certain things of this world as mine. And all will go away. All has to part. What is constructed has to again destroyed. Any thing that comes together has to part. What is composed has to decompose. It is inevitable law of nature. So we came alone, we have to go alone, and we are alone with people. We have a false understanding when the realities of life come into picture. I am alone. I have to go to the infinite alone. So there comes into these pictures, small pictures of the sages, of holy men, of gods and goddesses, keep on inspiring, reminding you of your goal. Oh, you have to go far away. So that awareness, to bring that awareness of constant, we forget. Man's nature is forgetfulness, vismriti. Every jiva has that vismriti. Thakur's time, Balram, all these people. Balram was with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He doesn't know at all. Because we try to see and understand with mind which can perceive only the external world. I want to know myself. Mind has to dissolve. Even when inward journey begins, within few steps going inside, the mind dissolves. Mind merges in buddhi. And buddhi with senses alone enter into Vijnanamaya kosha to see, we have the vision of God. So how the mind cannot see inside. What is inside is manovakya atita. Vak atita, mana atita, it's beyond mind and beyond senses. Senses cannot perceive, mind cannot conceive, intellect cannot discern. What is that? These are external instruments turned outward. It can never know who you are. This has to be calmed down, and just like when you are entering, all these slip off. In meditation also, all these except buddhi and sense organs, because he has to perceive the form of God. Only these two travel inward. So to make all this, now and then, the goal has to be kept burning in front. I have got to the goal. Just like a child, a student is having exam tomorrow, school examination. How will we state, oh, there is exam? Anything, food, this, that, nothing interests him. Oh, tomorrow there is exam. Like that, the goal must be ever bright and nothing can be escaped from. All duties of life you have to do, and do it just without getting involved, without getting entangled. Do all that and offer it as an worship unto God. There lies everything is worship. If I getting up, sleeping, eating, taking bath, let everything be a worship unto God. Then you will be free from all karmas. Anything done in thought of God never becomes karma. Whether it's eating or feeding or anything, in the awareness of divine, be in the divine awareness and do your duties of life. So for that Sri Ramakrishna is telling, go and see, she is asking someone else to go to somebody's house and see the pictures. I have other pictures too. One of the tree of faith and another of sin and virtue. Master to Bhavanath. Those are good pictures. Go to his house and see them. Because the inner consciousness, we understand. We clearly understand what is good, what is right, but it is not giving us an impulse to act. I understand. Clearly I know. But there is nothing to trigger it to put into practice. Not able to enter that. It remains in the understanding level. But it doesn't become a source of inspiration to transform life and hold on to it and walk forth. So, because it is at mental level, it has to go to the awareness level. I am aware. I am always vigilant. Awareness brings the vigilance. You become vigil of the any danger, anything happening. Am I making a mistake anywhere? Am I forgetting God? To be vigilant about it. And this awareness of goal to be reached. Sri Ramakrishna wants that to deposit in the awareness. Now he goes to his house. Almost newly he might have or might not have gone to his house at all. It is like a pilgrimage, going and seeing some pictures in somebody's house. It is freshly re-entering his life, he captures it. What all discussion has happened, how Sri Ramakrishna asked him, how he explained. Because divine interference is there, it takes a different form. It makes clear understanding of the whole picture. So, along with that, Master's words, when incarnations come, their Upadesha and also their Vachana, they are just conversing. God, when it as Rama or Krishna or Ramakrishna, just talking. The Vachanamrita, that enters into the inner consciousness. Through Upadesha, one is Upadesha. When you read Bhagavad Gita, there is direct instruction. Some of the shlokas give direct, follow, do this. Yat karoshi yadasnasi, yajjosi dadasi yat. All that you make saparpanad. It's an instruction. There is narration. There is talking. All this will be dragging the soul. That drag just is holding and dragging. That Klim mantra is working there. God is pulling the jiva. So when we go through the epics, when we go through the Purana, when we go through the Leela of God, will be again and again. The ideal is going to enter newly each time and awaken the inner consciousness to reach the goal. So Sri Ramakrishna is asking him to, it's like going for a pilgrimage. Master remained silent for a few minutes. Master, now and then I reflect on these ideas and find that I do not like them. In the beginning of spiritual life, a man should think about sin and how to get rid of it. Sin and virtue. One picture is of faith, another picture is of sin and virtue. Now, that sin and virtue, I don't like that concept. That is actually it is what is going to bring suffering and joys of life at the material world. There is higher levels of consciousness to be attained, to be entered. Trying to be good person, bad person, or to do sinless acts and all, these are basic moral perfection, naitika. Moral perfection is just a base for the spiritual growth. It is like soil for seed to become a tree. Soil has nothing to do with the seed or the fruit. But without soil, the seed cannot become a tree. Tree is all that matters. You can't eat the soil, but the seed converts this into beautiful fruit. Same mud is there in the form of food. So this, now that part is over. Now you have come to the feet of God. He has brought you, made you, released you from all bonds and brought you. Now start striving to attain. In the beginning, all this has to be observed. Sin, virtue and all that. But when, through the grace of God, devotion and ecstatic love are awakened in the heart, then he altogether forgets the virtue and sin. Both are. Because you go to a higher level where good and bad, right and wrong, all this dissolve. Where there is spirituality and divinity, all differences dissolve. then altogether forget this virtue and sin. Then he leaves the scriptures and their injunctions far behind. Now longing alone. Because in the beginning, sit like this, sit facing that, do the puja, this, that, so many rituals, all this will be there. It's all to awaken the longing for God, love for God. Once the love is awakened, all this becomes no more. For digging a well, we need so many things. After you get water, all this becomes unnecessary now. Thoughts of repentance and penance do not bother him at all. It is like going to your destination along with a winding river. This requires great efforts and a long time. But when there is a flood all around, then you can go straight to your destination in a short time. Then you find the land lying under water deep as bamboo pole. We had to, in those days especially, most of the transport was through the rivers. Roads were not so common. Even railway had also come, but short distances and specific places, that's all. Not everywhere like Indian railways of today. Every nook and corner there is a railway station. It was not like that. And even roads are not there, for vehicles are not there except horse carriages and bullock carts. And the whole thing, most of the transport is done wherever river facility is there. Now when Sri Ramakrishna goes to Banaras and all, they go through the river, Ganga. They reach. So many ships and boats they arrange and go. Now to go there, they have to take so much deviation, such a long way. From anywhere to anywhere, if everything is water, you can go straight to that place without a winding route. So when you get the love of God, everything dissolves. It is like flood everywhere. You can go from any place to any place. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.